But it's more over money with me.
Hey look, I've been thugging all my life. In and out of jail on gang, I done paid the price.
I'ma do it all these stripes.
Hella missions to the ops, I remember them nights. I get respect in my section, I deserve it. BT the only thing I'm concerned with. Game all niggas know that if they know me,
But niggas hating and they calling they stuff homies.
I'm like, damn, why they hating?
Why they hate?
It's my time on the gang, I've been patient. I help niggas when I needed help. I was doing it for gang, they was doing it for self. Niggas mad they want it bigger, they ain't got time. Wanna speak behind my back, then bang my line.
When I was down, couldn't hold a dime.
Famous blood, now I'm up and down your timeline. Old nigga, nothing on the game, better watch your bitch. Feeling like braids and wide, do mine like this. This market shopping on blood, spend a band on the fit. Throw a pig on the gram, knowing the haters go watch my shit. I've been thugging all my life. In and out of jail on gang, I done paid the price. Yo. It's more over money. I repeat, it's more over money. TB, and I'm back again. And I got a story. Shout out A-Trey Gangsta. ETG, shout out to A-Trays. And people they be having a lot to say about my community and the A-Trey Gangsta community. Shout out to A-Trey, shout out IFG, or whatever, and how we get in, or whatever, you know, all this clicked up thing, or whatever. Now, I've been public, and I done said, I don't push Sewell moving and grooving. You know what I mean? I'm cool with A-Trey, and I'm cool with Hoover, but I don't push Sewell moving and grooving. You know what I'm saying? And Young and Hefe done said the same thing himself. He say, you know what I'm saying, he from A-Trey Gangsta. You know what I'm saying? The family's cool, but, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no click, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? How I was raised, we don't click with Crips. But I've explained in the past how that Soul Moving and Grooving label became how it was, you know what I'm saying, via the county jail, and I ain't gotta go back and forth or whatever. But can't deny that IFG and A-Trey Gangsta got some smooth history, you know what I'm saying? Super cool history, like we good. So now, and I can remember a time of going to juvenile hall and then bumping into A-Trey Gangsters, and then I be kind of like, I bang like, where you from? A-Trey Gangsters. I'm from Inglewood family. You're like, all right, and I'll be like, and my mom like, all right, what's next? You know what I'm saying? So I play it by ear. If the A-Trey Gangsta like a bang extra out, then I go from there. Like, but we ain't got the energy. Like it's smooth. You know what I'm saying? So the last one I can remember where I felt like that was G Hands, and I don't think he from A-Trey Gangsta no more. He didn't do no Buster shit or nothing. G Hands, he decided to change his life. You know what I'm saying? Short, stocky dude named Tyquan, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I remember being in the halls with him, then I was on the train one day and I seen him like, what's up, bloody, woo, woo. He like, oh yeah, I'm like, G, he like, no, he like, call me Tyquan. Like, he was on his regular shit. He didn't get ran off. He didn't do no Buster shit. He didn't tell. He just like, he changed his life. So shout out G Hands, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Used to be, or former A-Trey Gangsta, however you want to put it, but whatever. But, now, but this how I knew, like, the homies and A-Trey Gangsters was cool, and it was like beyond tight, right? Because it was situations where they probably could have went up and it didn't. You know what I'm saying? So, and I can't remember what year this was. I'm guessing maybe the beginning of 2009. And I'm on Crenshaw, Manchester in the set, and at the time it was KFC right there. So it was me and another homie, and I'm in there eating my food. But you know, the homies outside, you know what I'm saying? Crenshaw, Manchester, is the heart of the turf. So I'm in there eating with another homie, And little Munchie come in like, yeah, blood, I just had to sock on this fool. You know what I'm saying? Make him get up out the set. So I'm like, why, what happened? I'm like, what's up, blood? Where you from? And he banged that he didn't bang hard. Like, no, gang bang. Like, you know what I'm saying? He said, I banged that. You know what I'm saying? Boom! I fire him like, get up out the set, blood. Like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Boom. Like, boom, gave him some little punch. Like, get up out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he could have just my own game. He flared up at the homie. Like, nigga, I don't, like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, Lil Munchie say he made him get up out of there. I'm like, oh, okay. I just finished eating my food. So, we got a homie named, I'm going to call him Fat Boy. If you know if you from the turf or somewhere, you know who I'm talking about. His name is disrespectful, so I'm gonna call him Fat Boy. So Fat Boy, he come in there like, hey, I'm about to go get the little homegirls from school. I'm like, I'm gonna push with you, you know what I'm saying? So I hop in the car with him. We go get the homegirl Lady Deuce and K Biggs from Morningside High School. So we pull up, go pick them up. On the way back, the phone get to jumping. And I'm just like, hey, blood, the 8 trays just, nigga, they just tried to, they just packed us out. We like, what? So we speeding back, like, you know what I'm saying? We smashing down Crenshaw. You know, Morningside ain't far from Crenshaw, Manchester. We get back, the homies looking all angry. You know what I'm saying? This is one or two. They collared or like stretched out. Like, you know, they looking. You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened? Like, nigga, they came out here. Nigga, they surrounded this homie. Oh, they fired on this homie. Whatever. Right? So I'm like, damn. Like, why? What's up? Like, yeah, like talking about we packed their homie out X, Y, and Z or did something to their homie. Oh, so the only name we was here was Chico. Like. I'm like, Chico, like, yeah, Chico from A-Trade, well, you know, sit the towel on his face, right? So, in the hood, we real community, though. So, the mailman in our hood, you know what I'm saying, he pointing down the street like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, the A-Trade gangsters built from the A-Trade gangsters, which ain't far. Only one street divided, which is Venice. They built from their hood to ours. They built by like 15 deep, you know what I'm saying, to the hood. Seen some homies start surrounding them, you know what I'm saying, and start mixing it up. So on the way back, belling back to the H-Trade gangsters, they got bumped up by Inglewood police, IP dummies. You know what I'm saying? So, because the homies out there, you know what I'm saying, starting to pull up and shit. So the mailman is saying, they down here, look, the police down here, they got them dudes down there. You know what I'm saying? They got the H-Trades bumped up. Walking back to the hood. So no, homies is pulling up like, you know what I'm saying, what's going on? Yeah, man, the H-Trace came out here, you know, to jump on this, whatever. They didn't walk down to the turf. So I'm like, man, what? That's not H-Trade like, you know what I'm saying? Especially in the recent years because, you know, us and H-Trade's been real friendly. You know what I'm saying? So we hop in like 3 cars. 3, maybe 4. I say 3. Boom. We caravanning through the HOE. You know what I'm saying? We need some phase. You know what I'm saying? Need some phase. Boom. So I think it was like 4 cars. So the car I was in, I'm with Fat Boy. Thought me bad luck. I remember the girl K Biggs was in the car. Maybe was Baby Snugs there, FIP. It was 2 cars low, but we ended up splitting up from the other 2 cars. So the homie like, oh, there goes some A-Trays right there. So he parked and we bounce out. We walking up to him. What's up, blood? Where y'all from? The dude say, I'm from 7 Trey Gangsta. The other dude don't say nothing. So, you know, me being Inglewood family Swan, I'm like, hey, what's up, blood? You got a problem with Swan? The idiot say, something like that. The homie Fat Boy swings. I felt the wind go across my face. Hit him. The boy go down. He out. He knocked him out first hit. You know what I'm saying? The homie hitting him. I hit him a few times. I'm like, ain't no use. I start going through his pockets. I'm through his pockets. The other dudes try to run across the street. He started yelling, I'm from Brim. I'm from Brim. I'm from Brim. Right? It's too late. You should have said that when we walked up on you. The homies whooping him out too. I ended up figuring out who he was. I'm gonna tell that story later. Cause he ended up in my backseat one day. So boom. Whoop his ass, whoop the dude from Brim ass too, cause he spoke up too late. When we get back in the car, we smash off. We calling the homies that we disconnected from. They ain't answering. Then we go back to the set. They end up calling back, yeah, blood, whoop. I'm like, damn, what happened? Oh, we found the 8 trays. Oh, yeah, no, we put up at the Taco Bell, blood, with the 8 trays. When we parked, we walked up in there, they was in there. It was a gang of them, like, yeah. I'm like, what happened? We went up and like, you, like, know what I'm saying, we need face. Like, know what I'm saying, your homie said he didn't gang bang, bro. I'm talking about, like, know what I'm saying, whoop. So kind of find out, bro. Now, this get bad when everybody share the same name, so I don't want to get it wrong. I believe it was Newborn Football. Newborn Football was in the hood on Crenshaw, Manchester, at the bus stop. You know what I'm saying? Lil Munchie got up on him, asked him where he from, and he banged that he didn't bang hard. Lil Munchie sent him on his way. Now, this Newborn Football, right? He went back to the H-Tray Gangsters and told them, the family jumped me. So what the H-Tray Gangsters do? What? They hanging out, they already deep, and they bailed to the turf. And the homies that was out, they packed them out. So the homies, this is a second group of homies, you know what I'm saying, we disconnected from, they find the H-Tray Gangsters right there, you know what I'm saying? So Lil Munchie tell him like, yeah, old boy said he didn't gang bang, bro. You know what I'm saying? Woo. Lil Munchie said, I need a fade. You know what I'm saying? So H-Tray was like, well, he ain't here. He ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, he shook, you know what I'm saying? So, no disrespect to the O's, but O Killer S.A. from H-Tray Gangsta, O Killer S.A. like, he ain't here. I'll take his fade, though. So, Lil Munchie and S.A., you know what I'm saying? O Killer S.A., they went to the alley. If you know how the H-Tray Gangsta is built, they went to the alley, boom, by the 100 Taco Bell. They locked it up, went 3 rounds. Now, it depends on who you ask, right? Lil Munchie said he did his thing through and through. Right? He said, "Now, I did my shit." Right? Now, what I originally remember hearing that S.A. dropped Lil Munchie once, but 3 fades, like Lil Munchie was doing his thing all through the fades, but S.A. dropped him once. Lil Munchie say he didn't get dropped not once. But guess what? It's years later. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? But how I remember directly after they came back, I remember like Lil Munchie, like he dropped him once. But like all 3 rounds, like Lil Munchie was gassing on him. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy because I was in the dorm after that, and East Max in the county jail with Baby Sody and Tiny Menace. You know what I'm saying? And we had the power to pull people. And I told Baby Sody, I said, hey, bro, if your homie so-and-so come here, I'm going to need a fade, bro, because he lied. Because the football nigga was in jail at the time. And, you know what I'm saying? Baby Sody like, all right, you got that. You know what I'm saying? And then I went to court and I ran into Chico, who was there that led them to the hood. I said, you know your homie lied, right? And Chico, he had a look on his face like, I don't want to talk about that shit. Because he probably got wind that the boy lied. You know what I'm saying? He's like, he had a look like, you know what I'm saying? Boom. But that just showed like how we was rocking with the 8 trays, because you know normally that would have went up. That's like immediate slide back type ish. You know what I'm saying? We was rocking with them. You know what I'm saying? And then another time, it's not there no more. But the same Taco Bell that the homies put up at the H-Tray Gangsters, on the H-Tray Gangsters, right across the street, it was after hours, it was popping too. I got a lot of garb out of there, right? So right there, It was the after hours across the streets to Taco Bell. So people were parking in the Taco Bell parking lot. Then the next to the after hours is like a hand wash little hand wash car wash. All the cars parking there or whatever. So my car's parked over there, right? So one night, I'm chilling with my car, and I look across the street to the Taco Bell parking lot, and it's a lot of shoving going on. But I see a lot of red involved with the shoving. So when I see a lot of red in the H-Ray Gangsters, I'm thinking Inglewood family, bro. Because you know the homies mess with the H-Ray Gangsters. I'm like, so I runs over there. So when I get close and notice it ain't none of my homies, I'm like, all right, I slub, like, oh, okay. So I think it was like another crib gang, but they just had red on. You know what I'm saying? And they was having a disagreement with the H-Rays, and it was like, whatever, and it was just talking aggressively. So I run over there, and then, you know, I was like, oh, when I noticed it wasn't the homies, I was like, oh, okay. So I ain't gonna say her name, right? I ain't gonna say her name. She from H-Ray Gangsta. She looked like, what's up? I'm like, oh, no, I thought it was the homies over here. She like, so what? If it was on H-Ray Gangsta, what? I'm like, man, I said, all right, man, go with that shit, bro. Right? I ignore her. On H-Ray Gangsta, ETG, woo. That's cool. It's like, yeah. I'm like, man, hey, bro, man, go with that shit, bro. Like, nigga, whatever. I'm like, man, hey, get up on my face. Oh, H-Ray. I put her down. She go down, right? So, it's a few of my homies over there. Fat Boy once again. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say disrespectful name. A few Inglewood families, and then it's like a little shoving match going on. Ooh. So we get it squared away. You know what I'm saying? I believe it's Young Hitman. You know what I'm saying? Young Hitman, I don't think he no good no more in H-Rays. He was right there. You know what I'm saying? Young Hitman was like, oh, man, but hold on, that was the homegirl, though, on ETG. But at the same time, trying to keep the peace. Because his little brother from Inglewood family. But he like, hold on, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it got squared away. But I was still turned up. And then on Bloods, I was off a thizzle. I'm like, because I'm already on 10, because I'm feeling like she didn't give me no way out, and I'm tripping. So, you know, me and Westbound end up going in the cut, Taco Bell cut, boom. Me and Westbound from H-Ray Gangsta, we locked it up. We went like 2 or 3 rounds, locked it up, and that was that. You know what I'm saying? But I just showed how much love H-Ray Gangsta and Inglewood family, you know what I'm saying, had or got. But I think it was tighter back then than right now. But you know what I'm saying? That like certain things didn't go where it could have went. You know what I'm saying? Like, but shout out to H-Ray Gangsters, bro, on everything. On Inglewood, and shout out my boy G4 on Inglewood. I can't even mention H-Ray Gangsters without shouting out G4, because the Inglewood families mess with G4 heavy. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Lil Saudi on Inglewood. Nigga, shout out Young and Hefe. He don't care nothing about what the checks say. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's one with us and the H-Ray Gangsters, bro. Ain't no Sewell moving and Groving, but they straight. But with that being said, I want everybody to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and hey, check out No Jumper Robbery. I jacked everybody in that bitch on B Team. Check out No Jumper Robbery. And with that being said, I'm out of here. Whoa.
Hey, look, I've been thugging all my life. In and out of jail on gang, I done paid the price. I'ma do it all these stripes. Hella missions to the ops, I remember them nights. I get respect in my section, I deserve it. B-Team, the only thing I'm concerned with. Game all niggas know that if they know me, But niggas hating and they calling they stuff homies. I'm like, damn, why they hating? It's my time on the gang, I've been patient. I help niggas when I needed help. I was doing it for